At the White House tonight, flags are flying at half-staff for U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham, one of President Trump's closest allies in Congress. Graham died last night after a brief and sudden illness at the age of 71. The Associated Press is reporting tonight the medical examiner says Graham died from aorta rupture stemming from hardening of arteries. Today, world leaders and colleagues are reacting to his death. NBC's Alice Barr reports from Washington.
Thank you all very much.
Tributes are pouring in after the unexpected death of longtime Republican senator and fierce Trump ally Lindsey Graham. President Trump praised Graham as a true American patriot and told Meet the Press anchor Kristen Welker he spoke to him just last night.
He sounded a little tired, but perfect, but a little bit tired. Had a right to be. And he was a worker. He was really a worker, but he sounded great, actually.
Emergency responders were called to Graham's Washington, D.C. home late Saturday night for a cardiac arrest. His office confirmed he passed away after a brief and sudden illness.
He started public service because he wanted to make sure that no one felt invisible, that the people who needed the help, that the government was there to help those who could not help themselves.
No better friend, no tougher adversary. And he and I certainly fought plenty over our differences about politics and policy, but we also traveled the world together.
Former President Biden, who served in the Senate with Graham, said the two disagreed often and sometimes loudly, but said they did agree on the profound importance of public service. Former President Bush said South Carolina was fortunate to have such a committed public servant in its corner. Graham grew up in South Carolina and served in the Air Force before dedicating more than 3 decades to Congress. His longevity and experience gave him outsized influence, especially on foreign policy, where he at times broke with President Trump. Graham staunchly backed Ukraine against Russia and had just returned from a trip to Kyiv, where he met with Ukrainian President Zelensky, who honored Graham as a true defender of freedom. The senator was also among Israel's chief supporters.
I've lost a beloved friend who I've had for many decades. There's just no one like him.
One of the most high-profile senators, Graham was often a guest on the Sunday shows and was scheduled to appear on Meet the Press today. It would have been his 64th appearance. Instead, Washington and the nation are remembering the senator gone at 71. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.